Hey, what's up, guys? So I was getting ready to set up my Mondo Collector's Edition Winston Zedmore and Sandman, and it made me start thinking about Winston a little bit. If you're interested, I did do a full-length unboxing and review of Winston, the Sandman, the Rosebud Ghost, and all the accessories and everything. It's on my channel. And while I was doing some research on Winston beforehand, which I tend to do, I do research before I make my full-length videos. But when I do these unboxing and review videos, I go completely off script. I don't script anything at all because I want it all to be my genuine, true reaction to seeing these things and seeing whatever it is that I'm opening. But I do like to familiarize myself a little bit before I go in, maybe do a little bit of refreshing. Obviously, Winston, famously played by Ernie Hudson in the first two Ghostbusters movies and the last two Ghostbusters movies. The 1984 Ghostbusters series was so popular that it spawned off a cartoon show back in 1986, which carried over all the four original Ghostbusters and their stories. They had a series that ran for 7 seasons, had an awesome action figure line by Kenner. There's a couple facts you might not know. Winston Zedmore, the voice of Winston in the cartoon series, was played by Arsenio Hall, the guy from the Arsenio Hall show, the stand-up comedian. Well, he lasted for 3 seasons, and then Buster Jones took over. It was part of, I don't know, a whole revamp of the Ghostbuster series. For some reason, even though the show was mega popular after 3 seasons, they decided to make all sorts of changes, which ultimately ended up ruining the show. Whatever, that's for another video. Arsenio Hall got the voice job of Winston Zedmore in the original Ghostbusters cartoon show. But did you know that there was a famous actor that auditioned for the part and got denied? And that actor was Ernie Hudson himself.
That's a big Twinkie.
Which I cannot believe. How in the world did Ernie Hudson, the man that brought the character to life on the big screen, how can he go in, audition for the part of Winston, and not get it?
That was real stupid.
He auditioned for the part and ultimately was beaten out by Arsenio Hall. That's just an absolutely mind-blowing fact. The guy who literally was the living embodiment of this character on the big screen auditioned for the part of himself. He was the only one of the original 4 Ghostbusters actors that did, and he didn't get the part. So let me know in the comments if you knew that fact, if you knew that Ernie Hudson had auditioned for the role of Winston Zedmore in the real Ghostbusters cartoon show. And if you didn't know, and this is the first time you're hearing it, what are your thoughts on that? Because I find that absolutely insane.